country, in Canada, falls are the leading cause of injury-related hospitalizations and injury deaths among people age 65 plus, okay? So we know slipping and sliding is synonymous with winter, but did you know that over 9,000 Canadians are actually hospitalized every winter due to falls on ice, and tens of thousands more end up in the emergency room? I had to start it like that because this is kind of a serious segment. Our very own Marilyn Smith had a really bad fall on ice, resulting in a concussion. It's serious stuff. We've talked to her about it on the show, and the recovery is slow and steady. So we want you to stay safe. We've got tips and tricks to help prevent falls this winter with Brent Bishop. Take care. Okay, what do we need to keep in mind this winter when it gets icy? I feel like as I get older, I start getting more and more serious about, okay, Tracy, don't fall. Or if you fall, like, think. Like, what are you doing with your body?
It's both those sides of the equation. It's the prevention aspect of it. So things you can do to actually prevent or decrease the risk. But there's a reactive side of things. Falls happen, right?
They do.
So how do you fall? Knowing to fall properly and knowing what to do is really important to decrease that risk.
Right, and that's what we're going to go through. So we actually have synthetic ice here, and this is courtesy of the folks at Can Ice. So they brought this in, and we're going to use this sort of as our sidewalk, our icy sidewalk. Yeah. And you say
we're going to get slippery today, right?
We're going to get slippery.
Okay.
Don't try this at home. But you say we got to embrace our inner penguin.
You don't think about being cool or looking good when you're walking on ice, right?
There's
One of the
no
main
cool
things
in
is,
winter,
and I got to be real
everybody.
careful now here.
Yeah.
It is pretty slippery, as you can see.
It's very slippery.
But you want to widen your base,
yeah.
Lower your center of gravity,
yeah.
And shuffle like a penguin.
Shuffle.
Just shuffle, especially if you're going uphill.
Yes.
Right, that's going to really decrease the chance of you falling.
So no long strides.
No long strides.
Keep
Don't
them
be a
short
hero.
and quick. Don't be a hero. Don't be cool.
No
Just
ice
do
sprints.
This.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're not wearing any shoes, and we're doing that in order to make it as slippy as possible. But proper footwear actually is important. Like maybe
really
put
crucial.
your stilettos away for the winter.
No stilettos. Definitely, if you can wear a hiker or a snow boot, is really important. These ones from On. Again, you got to look at the traction. A hiker's going to have great traction. It's also going to have some support. We want support on the ankle, but we don't want it to debilitate the mobility of that ankle, right? Okay. So not super tight,
enough
but
support.
Just enough support because you need to be mobile.
Okay.
And then another really cool thing, which I wear these. I'm a winter runner, so I wear these all the time.
Yes.
They're called Yak Tracks.
Okay.
And these are just essentially, added grip. We have some coils on the bottom of this one. There's different varieties of them. This one here has more studs, so it depends on what surface you're on, but they both work very effectively.
Did you get that, or you want me to hold that up again? Hold that up again for, yeah. I want
Looks
them to
very
see
strange,
that, because that is basically like putting the chains on the tires, which we know when I was at school in Quebec, people were putting chains on the tires because there was that much snow.
Yeah, and that's exactly the effect that happens with them, so really
important. And that's
important.
what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So now, we've got the right footwear. It's icy out there. What do we do to prevent injuries if we fall?
Well, the biggest thing is we got to protect the head. You do not want head injuries. That can be the most serious, of course. And then the wrists. So no falling forward, because you fall forward, you can easily break a wrist, slide, and then hit your head.
Right.
So the trick is to get low, as we talked about with the penguin walk.
Get low.
Lower that center of gravity. Okay. And then you want to get down. The first part of impact should be your butt. Okay. So a little bit extra padding back there helps.
Let it take the heat.
Let it take the heat.
Yeah.
So right?
Okay,
so falling,
that's the right way to do it.
That's the right way to do it. That wasn't an accident.
Okay, he's in control.
Again, you want to fall. First contact is here. Think of your squatting down. I know it happens really fast, but think of squatting as much as you can and then just falling down, hit the butt, roll onto the side of the back, extend that arm.
This is going to sound a little nutty, but I'm actually learning how to fall at the gym right now with my trainer. And the reason why we go through it again and again and again is so that you have muscle memory for when you're in that situation.
Get it ingrained.
There isn't enough time to think about it. If your body's been doing it over and over and over again, your body's going to go low, go this way, and you'll automatically do it, right?
Yeah, and all that strength training builds resilience. So if you do fall, you're going to recover much quicker.
Good stuff. Okay, we can also do some exercises.
Yes, we can.
To help maybe prevent injury if we are in a fall situation. So we're going to start with a single leg squat. Single leg squat.
So we'll use a chair, and again, it all depends on the person's ability to start, but you can start with a cushion or something higher to get the chair a little bit higher. But if you start here, we're going to use just a small dowel. You can use a broomstick, whatever you like. We'll get one leg up, core nice and tight. We want to drive through the heel and midfoot of that leg that's grounded and come up to the top, right? So just think of a string pulling that head up towards the ceiling. Try not to shift forward too much. And again, we're working the glutes. We're focusing on the balance part of it, but you're also working the lower leg and those intrinsic muscles of your feet, which will really help with balance.
Okay. So this is, yeah, you said we need to land on our glutes, so let's build our glutes up, right?
Yeah, you got
what
it.
else you got for us?
All right, so we can put that aside. Of course, as you get more advanced, you can lose the stick as well. So this is a single leg reach, again, more balance related. We're going to stand on the left leg.
Okay.
Keep the knee bent. Again, weight is always through the midfoot and heel. And we're going to reach purposely over to the side, to the left, and then right back up. You can tap down if you get off balance. Again, you can hold on to something if you're still working on balance. Always progression. But the idea with this, again, stability, focusing on, ensuring that you're able to maintain your center of gravity as you're reaching and extending that back leg and offsetting your center of gravity.
Balance and flexibility. It's one of those things that I'm
You're pretty
focusing
good.
on more because I've been working on it.
You are pretty good.
I've been working on it.
No fault for Tracy this year.
Right? Hopefully. Let's talk about tightrope walking.
Tightrope walking. Okay, so again, a very simple thing to do that you can do around the house in between, washing the dishes or cooking. It's just literally toe to heel. So you're tightrope walking. So normally we'd put our hands out. That gives you a little bit more balance. So try doing it with keeping your hands in, so you're really impacting the, the degree of balance that the arms would give you. And a simple thing to do, but if you do it regularly, as you mentioned, that
Helps
repetition,
with your
that muscle
balance.
memory, it helps with your balance. Exactly.
Very good. Okay, you've got another exercise that we can practice?
Yes, I do. So lunges are one of the greatest things in life. So
Yeah, they're phenomenal.
From many perspectives. So
Yes.
a lunge, a directional lunge, so we are purposely changing direction so your body has to adapt to a new direction. So if you think of a clock, we got 1, 3, and 6 on the clock hands. We're going to step forward to the 1. Yeah, push off that heel, tap down if you need to. Keep the weight on the left leg. Yeah, push off the heel, and then straight backwards. Same thing.
Okay.
And back up.
So you also have just a quick adaptation with the towel.
A quick adaptation. You can do this at home. Very similar thing, just one foot on the towel. Again, you can extend. You're not going to get low on that forward position, but you can hit all hands of the clock, all sides of the clock.
Very good.
And again, all that weight's on that one foundational leg. Of course, do both sides.
Yes.
Yeah,
Always.
very important. Always do both sides.
Brent, thank you so much for protecting us for those falls. Good information, right? Practice those at home. And now, it is time for another Holiday Haul giveaway. Stu, tell us what they're taking home.
It's all smiles this holiday season with Philips Sonic Care Countertop Power Flosser 3000. Enjoy an effortless and thorough clean between your teeth while the pulse wave technology gently guides from tooth to tooth. This prize is valued at $129, and you're all taking one home.
That's right. You're going to prevent falls and have good teeth. We're taking a break.